Yes, what's good, everybody? Quick shit vid. Just want to briefly comment on Sunday's game against West Ham. I've never seen, or certainly not in a very long time, in my recent memory, I can't remember a referee display as bad as that. Probably in my whole life. I can't think of any scenario. Well, think of a few, but I just thought everything went their way. Just the softest. We were watching it in pub and people were literally laughing in end. Like, I were laughing. I thought, this is, if I don't laugh, I'm going to end up walking out, not being able to watch it. It was like, it was comical in end. They were going down, squealing. You heard some of them squealing, going down, holding the leg where nobody touched them, getting every single decision. It was bad, really bad. I thought the goal was beyond a disgrace. If he ain't interfering in play, I don't know what he has to do to Meslier, silent S, for him not to be interfering with play. I don't understand. He nearly stands on him. It's because they were banging on about whether he touched ball or not, aren't they? And I didn't know whether it maybe took a deflection, went lad had shot. But blatantly offside, blatantly interfered with play. It was so mental. I actually celebrated when I saw it because I thought he's got to give that. He's definitely giving that. And then when he didn't give it, I mean, everybody were texting me that I want with. Like my brother, he were texting me, my mates were texting me just saying, I don't understand how he ain't given that. I could not understand. It's like, and I don't want to jump on this like Leeds bias thing because I'm definitely biased towards Leeds, and then I think every decision goes against us. But it takes some explaining that, surely to God. I couldn't believe it when it was given, but then I thought, well, actually, I can. But yeah, I don't want to dwell too much on that. I didn't think West Ham brought much to the game, to be honest. I think quite excited about Sunday, really. I think if we get a couple of players back and get our full squad out. I thought Bates looked all right without sort of imposing himself on game, but he looked like he had a good touch and that. He still looks like a very young kid to me, that lad. But yeah. Yeah, Greenwood were a bit isolated at times, but he looked sharp, didn't he? And he looked like he wanted to. He's definitely full of confidence. Like, he had a couple of shots, didn't he, and stuff. And like, we've got some good youngsters. But yeah, so we've got them on Sunday, and I reckon we can do them. 2 PM again. It's on Sky. Bit of shit talk. What do you reckon to Nketiah? He's apparently going to Palace, isn't he? Crystal Palace. Would you take him back? Not for me. I like Nketiah to some extent, and I'm glad he came when he did, but I don't think Bielsa were overly overjoyed with him. And every time I've watched him for Arsenal, I don't really get it. But yeah, what you're saying on that, I know we're obviously quite light up top at the minute, certainly. Chris Wood signed for Newcastle. I liked him a while ago, but 25 million for Chris Wood, when Newcastle have obviously got the most money in the world, is a bit of a shit signing to me, that. I mean, I don't think he does aught for Burnley, really. I know apparently he got 10 goals last year or something, but if Bamford's still shit and he got 17, 18, then why is Chris Wood good if he got 10? So that would be my argument to that. We've signed a defender, kinda. So that young lad, that Moore, that's been sat on bench for us a few times, he's signed his first contract for us. Signed his first contract for a professional club. He's only 18, so shout out to him. Wish him all the best. And here we go. So this is the ultimate shit talk. So 27 years old. He's from Kosovo. He's a striker. Plays for Lazio. He's got about 1 goal in 2 seasons. He's apparently 12 million quid. He played for Fenerbahce, but apparently Hull are after him too, so that's like equally alarming. So he played for Fenerbahce, now he's at Lazio. His goal scoring record's absolutely shit, and there's no way I can say his name, so here we go, I'm going for it. And everybody says, oh, just Google it. Like, no. Real recognise real, right? And this is how this channel goes. So his name is Vedat Muriqi. And I'm sure there's silence absolutely everywhere there, but you're having it. Vedat Muriqi. I think I've changed it from last time. But yeah, I mean, if Hull want him and Fenerbahce didn't want him, Lazio don't really play him now. He comes off at bench and stuff, but yeah. And then my final bit is somebody commented a while ago, well, about a week ago, calling me an idiot, which is fine. I'm all for that. All for that in the workplace. It's all good by me. But they said I was an idiot for suggesting that Raphinha still might go in summer, and said, why would he sign a new contract and then go in summer? So I thought, well, if we're in need of an education, then I will happily oblige. So these are just some that I googled and tried to remember. Fabian Delph went from Villa to City. So you might but you know he signed a contract and then in summer left to Man City, having pledged his allegiance, saying that he wouldn't leave Villa, and he were there, captain, everything, he were there, but no, left to City, even though probably knowing he wouldn't play many games. Probably had a bit to do with money as well. Fair play to him. Like Fabian Delph, he's all right. Used to play for the Whites, so you know. If he's not big enough, then Gundogan, he did same at Dortmund. So originally he said he'd leave Dortmund, then he said no, I'll sign a contract, then signed the contract, then left straight away to go to Man City. If he's not big enough, Suarez, he went from Liverpool to Barcelona, having done exactly the same thing. Said he wanted to go the year before, nearly went to Arsenal, signed a new contract, then went to Barcelona. Berbatov did it, Tottenham to Man U. Gareth Bale did it, Tottenham to Madrid. Luis Figo did it, Barcelona to Real Madrid. Thiago Silva moved to PSG from, I can't remember where he was, but he did it. He moved to PSG, and Kaká really said that he would never leave AC Milan in the league in that season, that calendar season, and then left in summer. So that is my answer to why Raphinha would sign a contract and then leave in summer. I'm not saying he'll leave in summer for certain. I think we might get another year out of him. But if somebody comes in with dummy money, he's going. And if we don't finish 10th, 8th in league, which is looking increasingly unlikely, be prepared, boys and girls. That's all I'm saying. Why would he have any allegiance towards the club? You know, I'm sure he likes it here. You know, it seems like he puts it in every single week. I absolutely love him. But let's stay realistic. I'm not 14 anymore. Like when watching them all leave, like, why is they gone? Why are they leaving? Like, well, this is what they do. They do whatever the fuck they want, don't they? And fair play. It is what it is. So yeah, that is my bit on Raphinha, and I hope he stays. I would like him to stay, but take the dummy money and let's see what we can sign with it. No real news of anything coming in still yet, which we are getting, like we're halfway through January out, which is getting a bit panicky. But yeah. And also on the contracts, it protects both the player and the club. That's the whole point. So Raphinha signs it so that Raphinha gets a bigger payout when the big club comes in, and then you have to pay his contract out and all that stuff. It protects him in that sense. And it means if he were to get injured or anything, or the big clubs don't want him, he's got a higher contract, more money, he's signed for longer, he's got more assurance. The club know that in the summer, or when his contract runs out next year or year after, he can't just go on a free. So the club they're willing to pay Raphinha whatever it is, 10 million over the space of his contract, his new contract, safe in the knowledge that they will get 80 million for him and then give Raphinha 10 of it. It's an agreement among the player and the club. It protects both the player and the club. That's the whole point why they all do it. There'll be loads of cases where people knew they were leaving and they just thought, no, sign the contract and we'll do this. It's the best way for us both. We will let you go. You know. Anyway, that's my shit vid. If you want to support us, all my links are below. My music and all that shite, my shit merch, all that stuff. Check it out. In a bit, everybody. See you next couple of days, and we'll have a bit more of a chat about West Ham.
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprised. That's why I ask no.